bids adieu, Paul decided to leave for Jerusalem. He arranged a meeting of all the elders of the church in the port of Mytilene. As his ship reached the port, he stepped down from the ship and addressed the elders who had gathered there. He said in a solemn voice, "What fate has in store for me is not known. I only know what the Holy Spirit has prepared me for. Hopefully, I am able to continue doing what Jesus asked me to. Always be careful, for I will not be there for you. Keep spreading the Lord's word and do not let any obstacle come your way." After that, everyone knelt and prayed. All were sad that Paul was leaving them. Several started crying. Finally, the goodbyes were said. Paul went aboard the ship again to set sail for Jerusalem. The unfortunate uproar in Jerusalem. When Paul reached the city of Jerusalem, he saw his friends and followers waiting for him. They warmly welcomed him. They told him that he had to be careful as he had made many enemies amongst the Jews. Paul visited the Jewish temple in Jerusalem, but an angry set of people greeted him there. They had been seething with anger over the fact that Paul was spreading a message which was against the law of Moses. They shouted, "Look, this is the man who dares to break the law of Moses. Now he goes around preaching about some Jesus." After hearing this, many people swept inside the temple and grabbed Paul. They started beating him. But at that moment, some Roman officers, hearing the uproar, arrived there. They calmed the crowd down. Paul was led away to meet the Jewish council. The council ordered to send Paul to the prison. Plot to kill Paul. Paul was in the prison. At night, the Lord came to him and told him not to fear. The Lord told him that he had to speak for him in Rome. Meanwhile, some Jews wanted to kill him. They hatched a plan to kill him. But unknown to them, a little boy overheard their plan. He was the son of Paul's sister. He told Paul about the plan. Paul told the centurion to take him to the commander of the garrison. The boy told the commander about the plot to kill his uncle. The commander told the boy, "Rest assured, nothing will happen to your uncle." The commander immediately sent a letter to the governor of Caesarea telling about the plot to kill Paul and briefing him about Paul's case. So, the same night, Paul was taken to Caesarea, escorted by 400 infantry and 70 cavalry. Paul in the prison in Caesarea. Paul was kept in the prison of Caesarea for 2 years. The Roman governor Felix was in charge of the prison. He often used to talk to Paul. He was allowed to have visits from his friends. Later, Felix was replaced by a new governor named Festus. He continued to keep Paul a prisoner as he did not wish to annoy the Jews. The chief priests came from Jerusalem to state their case against Paul. But Paul refused to accept the fact that he had committed a crime against the Jewish law, the temple, or even Caesar. As Paul was a Roman citizen, he decided to use his privileges. The governor asked him, "Paul, if you are innocent, as you claim, can you face these charges before me in Jerusalem?" Paul told Festus that he wanted to appeal to Caesar to try the case, and his request was granted.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.